All right. Good morning. Welcome back. I appreciate you guys being here. We've had some crazy Q4 action. I always remember November, December being super slow and then it kind of picking back up in January. So to have this sort of action at the end of the year has been super nice. We're going to get into the levels that we're watching for this week. It shouldn't take long, 10-15 minutes. We've had beautiful price action and we should have some great levels to target. If this is useful in any way, please if this is helpful in any way, please click that sub button. I appreciate it. Click the like button. Let me know if you need help with anything. Drop a comment. I would be happy to help. Other than that, let's get into it. We will get started. We are super blessed with this action, like straight up. Massive movement. I think we caught 100 points on Friday, which is just stupid. Week before Christmas. We had a massive candle. It's a super ugly weekly candle, which isn't really a big deal. I kind of like that we tested lower, tested higher, and we kind of started to turn around. I would like to eventually make lows. Being that we are in the market we are in, I really wouldn't be surprised to see highs. Probably like a lower retest, maybe a lower low, and then obviously higher highs, just like we've been doing for, I don't know, 4 years straight, since everyone said in 2020 that we were going to crash. It's been nuts. So I really wouldn't be surprised to see highs. We've been trading them fine because we've had great momentum. So as long as we keep decent momentum, it's all good. But I do want to see a low. Like, that would be my preference. It would be easier to trade. It would bring us more into price action. But nonetheless, our movement's been insane. Super ugly weekly candle. Like, this is not really great. Massive lower wick, massive higher wick. Not really much of a body. Like, super engulfed body. But massive weekly candle. We did test lower structure here. We got through this. This was really the only strong weekly structure in my opinion that we did get through, but we did test lows. We couldn't make a low on the weekly. We did through the last week, but not really through the structure. Same thing with the daily. We had the contract flip, came down, tested structure. We're looking good, man. Like, this is a great trend. We're really looking good. Oh, I gotta fix my chair one sec. I think I can already see what I'm gonna be looking at. There we go. Daily levels. I think we were watching, what, 21,300 before? Which would be like still respected structure on the daily. We have this, which would be the weekly flip. We built above it, tested it beautifully. I think this is going to be the same lower zone. I'm kind of looking at this. So it's a little bit far away. 250 points. It's not really close. It could be a level that we have like days in between seeing it actually be hit. But at the same time, our volume's been so massive over the last couple days and weeks that it shouldn't really be a big issue if we are far away. That being said, if we can't come anywhere close to this 300 and we're like moving 20 to 30 to 50 points on the day, I will probably go a little bit closer and take this structure point here. 21,415. We have the bottom of the head and shoulders that was bouncing. We have the recent structure that was bouncing. Break, retest. We did kind of get above it for the retest, but 4-hour break and retest as well. 415, but I would really like to wait for this lower level, this 300. Beautiful break and retest to the downside. We bounced it off that 1,000-point move down. I really like this 300 level. 21,304. But if we really just can't move on the week, then probably 21,415. I will leave them both up. Depending on what contract you're trading, it might look a little bit different, but structure will look the same. $21,304. 21,415. I would really prefer the lower level. Lower level, I'd be trying to actually bounce for a move up. This one I'd be super cautious on. It would be like if it's sticking out right in front of our face that we would trade it. Close a 5-minute, wick through it, close a 5-minute, close a 5-minute, start moving up, then maybe I'll pay attention to it, but I'd be really cautious. I'd want to wait and see it get hit. I'd let it get hit, probably let it get ran through just like this, but on a 5-minute instead of a 4-hour. Super cautious. I really like this 21,304. Being that we had such a massive move down off the, I think this was FOMC, right? It was just interest data and JPOW talking. Being that we had such a nasty move down, I do think we're going to have to try to retest and claim some of it, which we have been trying aggressively. But it could be, in my opinion, the start of a move down. I really hope it is. I would love to see lows. I will probably bounce this just because that's what I think will happen for my trade, and that's where I'd put my money on. But like for an actual market structure, I'd like to be back down here. Maybe not like 17Ks, but maybe like lower 20s, 19s. It'll bring us in a way better price action. $21,304 looks great on the 1 hour. 1,000-point bounce. Break, retest perfectly on it. I will use that 415 if needed. And then to the upside. Probably gonna be this. $21,672. I think we'd have to go higher. I don't think this would be a daily level. I would probably take this as a long above level. We have beautiful respect here. Here. Rejection. Body's holding. 21,672. But it's pretty close. And it doesn't really look like we'd have daily structure on it. Oops. Probably be up here for daily structure. 804 up at these tops. So I think the way that I would do this, there's a good chance I scrap this middle level in the morning. We have had massive volume. I do think we could get down through this, or we might actually do it overnight when we open on the Sunday open. I will leave it up for now. I think the way that I would want to trade this week would either be a bounce through here, or a retest if we want to go reclaim those highs. It's probably going to be a very long incline week. If we can't hold this on a 5-minute, we end up doing this like on a 5-minute instead of the 1 hour. I will probably just wait for a stronger lower level. But we would need to be cooking. I definitely see one of these holding. 415, 304. I would be long in either one of them. If we go up, I'm not going to reject this level. I wouldn't want to reject it back down into this range. I would wait for us to break this upper level and then long through it. $672. I don't really see us moving 120 points on the Sunday open, but if we're up above it, then we can reevaluate in the morning. But yeah, look good. Looks good. Longs above. Caution, really only if we need it, if we have super low volume. Bounce at the 300. Should make for an interesting week. Ugly weekly candle, but beautiful volume. Friday we were moving. I think on Friday we were just long above that 300 level, were we not? Yeah. I was so FOMO'd on Friday, man. I closed the trade at 110 points and then watched it run another 100 points within like 10 minutes. crazy, man. Flying. I closed it here just based on not wanting to be greedy. And we fucking pumped. Maybe not 5 minutes, it was like an hour, but insane. All it was longs above high time frame levels, same thing. We were down here. We had a nasty red candle down, overextended into consolidation with no upper wick, and I said I wanted to see it flip green back above the high time frame level, and that's exactly what happened. Flip green above the level. Yeah, simple. That's really it. 672, I would want to be long above this. I don't really want to short any of this. I'd be cool with shorts if we start getting heavy momentum down here. Longs if we start getting heavy momentum up here. Otherwise, I'm going to bounce one of these levels. I would try to leave this 415 alone. It would be more like if we're up here in the morning and then we have really like low volume. But we've been just fucking flying, so I would probably wait for this to get pushed through. We'll see what the morning looks like. 672, 415, 304. If you guys have any questions, let me know. It's going to be a banger. It's like fucking 1 degree outside. I'm gonna stay in my house all day and rest till tomorrow. I really hope no one tried to trade this. The amount of Instagram stories I saw that say lost 20 racks, lost 30 bands. It's like, what the fuck? Even though we had that 300 on, we had this level on there that morning too. I would absolutely never try to bounce this. If we're that heavy in momentum on the day coming down that aggressively, I just would not do it. It's not worth it, no matter how much I trust my levels. Market will say, fuck you. Yeah, that's really it. 672, 415, 304, all long biased. I would actually prefer for us to be down here to trade, but where we are right now and how the candles look, how the 4 hour, how the 1 hour looks, they're all long biased. I would either want us to hold all of this structure here and move back up, retest some of this area to the upside, or like really prove that we're bear heavy down here, and then we'll reevaluate. But for now, we will probably open tomorrow in this range. That's really it. Okay, that's it. 15 minutes. Easy, easy, easy. If we are way up here or way down here, then we'll reevaluate in the morning. Otherwise, it'll probably take 5 minutes in the morning because it should be the same. And yeah, thank you guys all for your time. I appreciate it very much. And let's make some fucking money. I don't know what the week's gonna be like. I really don't know. Tomorrow could be like literally dead and we move 10 points in the first hour of the day. It could be insane, which it has been. So I'm gonna wake up and trade just as normal. And we'll see what happens. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.